Hello, hello, hello. It's Mook and me and you. We're back. Did you read any good books while we were gone? Did you find yourself lost in the setting? The place where the story is happening at? Did you imagine you were one of the characters? What did you do? What did you say? Well, we are ready to have another amazing time of playing with books with you. Yup. Acting and reading. Yes, good job, Mark. Dramatic literacy. That's what we're here for. Dramatic literacy is when you use acting skills like imagination and movement and your voice together with reading skills, fluency, exploring characters and events. Are you ready? Are you ready, Mark? Yup. That's what I love about him. He's always ready to learn. Are you ready? Today, we're going to talk about setting. Ooh. The place where the story is happening at. Exactly. But there's more. The setting is the place where the story is happening, the time when the story is happening, and the environment where the story is happening, like happy or sad. Ooh. My grandma's house is a happy environment. Whenever I go over there, she always has a bunch of bananas waiting for me. And she plays Afro jazz music and dances with me. Nice. The setting is important because it's part of the story. We find out the setting in the beginning of the story, and sometimes the setting changes. The setting, it can affect how the characters behave and the choices that they make. Ooh. In the story where the wild things are, Max, his room grew into a forest and he had to tame the animals. Exactly, Mark. What a great example. You are so smart. Sometimes the setting can even affect the reader of the book. Yeah, like when Max in the story where the wild things are said, "Let the wild rumpus start," I turned up my granny's Afro jazz music and started dancing and jumping all over. This guy, mwah. You always get it, Mark. Today, when we play with the book, Mama, Where Are You From? By Marie Bradby and illustrated by Chris Soompi, I want you to be able to tell what is the setting and how do you know? Remember, The setting is the place where the story is happening at, when the story is happening, and the environment that the story is happening in, like a happy or sad place or time. Are you ready?
Mama, Where Are You From? By Marie Bradby, illustrated by Chris Soompe. Mama, where are you from? Where are you from, Mama? I'm from Monday mornings, washing loads of clothes in a wringer washer and peach baskets full of laundry to hang on the clothesline that strung from tree to tree. The sun bleaching the sheets, the wind whipping them dry. I am from beans, green, lima, pea, picked, strung, snapped, and shelled into pans. Then put on the stove to simmer for an hour. I am from peddlers, driving a creaky old wagon with a big old horse and calling up and down the street, "Fishman, fishman, I got fresh trout spots and croakers today. Fishman, fishman." "When did you get 'em?" my mother would ask. "They real fresh. They came in the dock early this morning." "All right," she'd say. "I'll take some croakers." Calling, "Ragman, ragman, got any rags to sell? 10 cents a pound." My mother would give him a bundle of worn out clothes and later stash the money in the cookie jar. Calling, "Iceman, Iceman." If it was real hot, we would get 2 blocks of ice. Mama would crack it with a pick and give me the chips to suck on. "Mama, where is that place? Where is that place, Mama?" "It's where the edge of town met the countryside, where the city sidewalk ended and chickens ran through the yards, where families grew into a neighborhood as close as a knit sweater, where we threw up a hand to everyone we saw, where I saw Miss Mary passing our house in the morning on her way to work, and Mr. Thompson coming home from baking bread all night. It's where the school bus took my older brothers and sister way across town, past school after school after school, until it came to a school where all the children were brown, some light, some dark, some in between, where days took their time and the morning lay on the rolling hills as long as she pleased, where I played under a gumball tree that took up the whole sky and wondered why Miss Mary cleaned someone else's house, why the sidewalks ended at the edge of my neighborhood, and why my brothers and sister didn't go to school right up the street, where afternoons my brothers delivered newspapers and I sprinkled and rolled up clothes while my sister pressed with 2 flat irons, one to use, the other to heat on the stove and be ready when the first went cold, where everything we wore and used was starched and ironed, even dish towels and underwear. where Friday evenings we fried fish outdoors, and my cousins would come over with cherry pie and ice cream. We would sit around tubs of ice cream, sodas in the backyard, and Daddy would say to Cousin Albert, "What do you have?" Where we children played 1, 2, 3 red light, while the adults listened to ball games on the radio, the Washington Senators and the Baltimore Orioles. Where Daddy played his old Duke Ellington and Count Basie records, and we danced in the shadows, switching our hips, popping our fingers, and pretending to be adults. "Mama, can I go there? Can I go there, Mama?" Yes. We can travel through the roads in my memory. Let's see. Up the stairs, sliding down the hall, passing beds full of children, heads full of new dreams, nights full of stars. Yes, I am that morning washing, beans snapping, wagon watching, tree swinging, Miss Mary waving, brown bus riding, clothes sprinkling, croaker eating, red light playing, finger snapping, star dreaming girl. That's where I'm from.
That story was so warm. Oh, yeah. And it reminded me of my granny because it had a lot of old stuff in the setting. Like when you were a kid. Yes, the setting did take place long ago when people washed clothes by hand on a washboard and they used a ringer washer, and people traveled by horse and carriage. Today we travel in cars and buses and planes, right? And on trains. Ooh. And the story also took place in the country. How do you know, Mark? Chickens! Chickens live on a farm, and farms are in the country. Mwah! That's my guy. So smart. There were more things in the story to tell us about setting. And now it's your turn. What is the setting? And how do you know? Awesome. We are going to continue working with the setting with our drama games. Ready, Mark? Ready! Yup. So the first thing that actors need to do to prepare is relax so that they can be focused. You ready? So we're gonna breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. In through our nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. One more time. Wow. Yeah. I'm relaxed. Mark, you go right here because I don't want you to get dizzy while we warm up our bodies, okay? And we're going to use Freddy fried 5 fish as we create tension and release our muscles throughout our whole body, one part at a time. Okay, and we're also gonna warm up our vocal cords as I add a little spice to it. Okay, so let's begin. We're going to shake our right hand and arm and repeat. Freddy fried 5 fish. Come on. Freddy fried 5 fish. Your legs. Freddy fried 5 fish. Your other leg. Freddy fried 5 fish. Now your whole body. Freddy fried 5 fish. Like we're in the library. Freddy fried 5 fish. How about like if we're in the park? Freddy fried 5 fish. You're sick and you're calling for help. Freddy fried 5 fish. How about like you're crying? You're really crying. Freddy fried 5 fish. Woo! I am ready like Freddy. The first drama game that we're going to play is called Acting in Aware. We are going to begin acting, and our actions are going to give you hints and clues as to what our location is. As soon as you figure out where we're at, I want you to join us. Start acting like you're there as well, and begin to do different actions that you would do at that same place, that same location where we are. You ready? Ready. Here we go. And action. scene. Were you able to figure out where we were? The beach! What did you do at the beach? Did you make a sand castle? Did you go splash into the sea? Did you play volleyball? Our next drama game, we are going to go on an imaginary journey into space. Ooh, sounds awesome. So, what you're going to do is listen and follow the directions as we're guided on our journey into space. Ready?
Get ready to blast off for a trip into space. It's time to get into our spacesuits. Step in with one leg, and now the other leg. Put in one arm, and now the other arm. Good job. Now that we're all suited up, let's step into the launch pad elevator and ride up to the space shuttle. The doors are open. Now step inside our spacecraft. We make ready to blast off. Fasten your safety belts and hold on tight. All systems go. Minus 10 and counting. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off. We're in outer space. And now we prepare to leave our spacecraft and take a walk in space. Put on your air tanks. Tighten your helmet. Make sure the lines are attached safely around your waist so you won't drift away. Okay, let's open the door. Get ready to jump into space. 1, 2, 3, jump. Now that we're outside the spacecraft, we float freely about. Slowly. It feels just like we're swimming. Ever so lazily. Look out! A shower of meteors! Move about! Don't let them hit you! Keep dodging those meteors! Don't stop moving! Whew, it's over. Everyone stop moving. We're safe. Now, let's pull our safety line so we can return to our space shuttle. inside our spacecraft. We're inside and safe at last. Now take off your air tanks and your helmet and fasten your safety belts.
Oh, this is Houston Control. This is Houston Control. Prepare for re-entry. Prepare for re-entry.
Now let's prepare our space shuttle for re-entry. Get ready to start engines. When I count to 3, push your starter button on the computer console. 1, 2, 3. Good job. And now home we go. Home to Earth. Get ready for re-entry. Everybody hold tight as we break the sound barrier. Well done. You're a great crew. Now hold on to that steering wheel as we begin our glide into the airport. Look out the window. Here come some jets to escort us in. Look, there's the airport. Hold on to that steering wheel and let's bring the space shuttle down. Nice and easy. We're almost home. Touchdown. Great landing. You're sure good pilots. And now we taxi to a stop. Now let's open the door to the spaceship. Wow! Listen to that crowd. And look at those TV cameras. What a hero's welcome. Wave to the crowd.
Wow. Awesome. Yes. You must have read my mind. We had an amazing time. Wow. Learning about the setting, the place, the time, and the environment of the story. We even went to space. Oh, wow. I hope you had an awesome time, and I hope that you will join Mark and me again for some great learning. Until we meet again, boys and girls, be smart, be safe, and peace.